One of the most popular and liked subcompact SUVs in the Indian market has gone a comprehensive revision. This, boys and girls, is the new Venue. What has changed? Let's find out in this video. If you find this interesting, like and share and subscribe to our YouTube channel. Before we dig deeper, let's look at the pricing once. It starts under 8 lakh rupees. 7.9 to be precise for the 1.2 litre naturally aspirated variant. It goes all the way to 15.5 lakhs. You have turbo petrol, diesel and also the N-line you see over there. The designers had a clean cut for the Venue. It looks more like the Creta now. The face of it's more upright. There is a LED bar that runs all across. There is a bit of bling as it drops down, this boomerang shape with vertically stacked headlamp cluster. Looks really nice at night. The face of it is also changed. It's quite slap-on and also reminds me of the Creta. Have the N-line and the regular one side by side, and you can see this has got 3 layers in the front grille. This gets 2 with the N-line badging. Also the bottom half, the skid plate design is also slightly different, the N-line being a little more aggressive. But onto the sides, it's more reminiscent of Creta, and I'll tell you why. The C-pillar treatment is what that reminds me of Creta the most. It rides on 17-inch wheels, different treatment for the N-line, different for the regular. There is a lot of cuts and creases, very Korean design appeal, especially on the lower half. This character lines really protrude out of the body. Again, there is a significant revision on the side panel and I quite like it. As always, there are a few new color options to choose from. 2 of them are placed here. One is more in a grey shade with a black roof. This is a Mystic Sapphire, what brand loves to call it. Again, the rear treatment has also been changed significantly with this lettering of Venue running all across the tailgate, and this light setup with this fiber on top of it reminds me of the Alcazar. Very upright, Hyundai logo, turbo badging, all of that has been slapped on the rear. And the boot space, well, that stands shade under 400 litres. As you can see, 3 full-size bags have been placed with a couple of small duffels. The lower half has also been reworked. The N-line gets a twin-tip exhaust, which kind of accentuates the overall aggressive quotient of it. And also, the light setup is slightly different in the N-line compared to the regular Venue. Now, where the numbers matter most, this car has grown in size, and that's significant. It's taller than before, it's wider than before. Not much could have been done with the length. It's a sub 4 meter car, but then the wheelbase has been reworked. It's 20 millimeters more than before, which effectively means you should get more space inside the cabin. Let's hop inside. The cabin is fresh, feature loaded, and I don't really complain with my stature. I'm 5'7". I get enough headroom, legroom, and even thigh support. Well, it's adequate. Again, Hyundai has been very smart. They have cleverly scooped out the front passenger seats, making a little bit of extra room so that I can have my legs much forward, and this will be more effective for people taller than 6 feet high. Couple of adjustable headrests. These seats, they recline. They have 2-step adjustment for the recline. There is a armrest with couple of cup holders, dedicated AC vents, couple of USB charging point. But then what I like here is the tonality of the cabin. The fabric used, the leatherette material, now it's finished in 2-tone material. There's ivory on the recline and the seat is finished in this dark shade, which kind of gives me a good feeling about the cabin. You need not compromise whether you like dark or light. They have given everything. What's also new is this privacy shield, extremely important when it's really hot or you need privacy for yourself. Then you have got Bose speakers. However, it misses out on a middle passenger headrest. Again, something Hyundai should have considered. The floorboard is slightly raised. However, it's not a deal breaker. This place matters the most, and I'm happy to report there has been significant revision from the driver's perch. This instrumentation layout, this is fresh. Almost feels like from a segment above. There are twin screens, freestanding 12.3-inch dual HD screens, and they have been revised quite a bit. The dashboard layout is also fresh. Venue lettering stands on top of it. The top of the dash is slightly coarse, could have been a little more soft touch. But in terms of features, there is no complaint whatsoever. The front seats are electrically adjustable and also come with ventilation. There is wireless charging pad. The central console has been heavily reworked. There is electronic parking brake, 360-degree camera function, and also for the sensors and the drive mode and traction. But this place has been completely redesigned and it feels good. The steering wheel is all new, much like the Creta. It's a D-cut finish with these coded letters on top. Paddle shifters with the turbo and N-line variant. Also, there is this new AC panel altogether. Feels like lifted from the Creta. But overall, this place feels premium. The AC vents have been redesigned. It's a combination of vertical on the sides and horizontal elements in the middle. Overall, the aperture is good from the driver's seat. The screens are slightly tilted towards the driver. So hence I feel it's very much focused in case you want to drive the Venue or the N-Line. And the N-Line is slightly different in design. Also in the interior, it gets all black cabin. The seats are finished in black material. The roof lining is also black, and there is a host of N-Line badging all throughout. The steering wheel is also slightly different with the traction control and drive modes given on top of it. The engine options remain same as before. You have 3 to choose from. The entry-level variants get a 1.2-litre naturally aspirated petrol engine making 83 horsepower. The option is with a 5-speed manual gearbox. Then there is a 1-litre more powerful turbo petrol engine, a 3-cylinder unit that makes 120 horsepower, has the option of a 7-speed DCT or a 6-speed manual. There is also the 1.5-litre diesel which makes 116 horsepower. And what's new here is a torque converter along with a 6-speed manual as option. The brand confirms there are changes under the skin of this car, but there ends the similarities with the older Venue. The platform is a fresh unit. It is the same K1 platform, the global platform that Hyundai and Kia uses in multiple cars across markets. Fresh one out of the same platform is the Syros that was launched earlier this year. There's more than 70% high-strength steel used, which kind of reaffirms the crash-worthiness of Venue, and it's expected to get better than before. What's also fresh here is the Level 2 ADAS, which brings in a suite of safety features which always has eyes open and makes your life much easier when you're traveling on the highways. Now there are 6 airbags, stability control and hill start assist that come as standard with Venue from the entry-level variant. And as you pay higher in top-of-the-line variants, you also have the likes of Level 2 ADAS and 360-degree camera that makes life much more easier and smoother. So that was a quick story on the new Venue, which now feels more like a Creta Lite. The review drops next week on 11th of November on our YouTube channel. If you find our content interesting, I hope you like this video, share this with your friends, and consider subscribing to our YouTube channel. I'll see you around very soon.